Don't be shy. Okay, that was creepy. I was trying to sound like my troll. Didn't work. It happens. Excuse me. I've been in the WoW mood. Then again, I'm always in the World of Warcraft mood. But I may play some other stuff. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. And I'll stare at the screen for a half hour. 40 minutes. This is part of having OCD. Seriously. We can laugh about it. And I just don't know what to do. So, there are times where I'm like, you know what? Piss on it. And I rage like that. And I just go, you know what? Let me not think and just do it. Let me just get into a game. If I flip-flop a couple times, so be it. The few people that know me kind of expect that from me anyways. Just in case I do a battleground. It's not always guaranteed that I will. But I might as well queue up for it. Just so that I know. And then to recap with what went down earlier, this is a huge thing now. So I was at like, well, for the longest time I was in the 350s. I had taken a break for a while from playing my main account. Or from playing my main characters. I wasn't paying for a while, so I was only able to play my level 20 characters. Not my level 120s. Then I got up to about the 450. I got all the 445 gear, as you could see. But because you've got your legendary neck, and it's at like over 500, and that one's at 472. What ended up happening was I was stuck in a rut, 445. Everything was like 445 or 450. Hence why my average is around that. Anyway, so a few weeks ago I did a random event. It gave me a 460 piece. Then I finally broke through on the weekly PvP thing. Whereby every week, if you cap your points, you get a piece. But it was always 445, like forever. So to finally get to the point, I broke free. Kind of like that Queen song, I Want to Break Free. Yeah, I broke free. From 445 to 460. And it's actually a noticeable jump. So the first piece that I got out of that was my actual weapon, which arguably is the bigger deal. And so that's exciting for me. This is also exciting because it marks also the first time in probably about 10 years that... Sorry. Marks the first time in about 10 years, close to, that I've managed to play World of Warcraft and play one character. You think I'm bad at switching games. How often have you seen me play all my other characters? Do you know how painful it is for me not to play my other characters? Incredibly painful. I was actually going to show you my other ones, but I'm like, you know what? I won't bother. So I'm just kind of flying around. Nothing too exciting. I mean, I technically could play Marvel Avengers while I'm in queue for a battleground. But to be perfectly honest, sometimes I kind of like sort of cruising around. It's almost like... let's turn up the music just a tad. I feel like it's almost like story time. Where I recall events and stories from, you know, years ago. Let me just quickly show you. I said I wasn't going to, but I lied. So that's my druid. Druids have been one of my mains for a long time. But this guy was my main for the longest time. This is my real troll. So when people go, Phil, you're trolling. Oh, me be trolling, man. Literally, Zandalari troll, regular troll. I've got this guy, my Orc Hunter. Tarmogoyf, my Orc Death Knight. My Orc Warlock, my Orc Shaman, Bowser. It's a pretty cool name. Get it? Bowser, green anyways. My little Goblin Rogue. Spine Breaker. My Orc Warrior. My Orc Mage. And there is my little Troll Rogue that I play for free when I don't pay for World of Warcraft. You've never really seen me play any of these other characters because I've been pretty strict with just sticking to one character, gearing him up. It's really difficult to do that. And that's just one server. Don't worry, I won't go through all my servers in case you're like, man, this guy really is fucked up. But let me just show you a few other ones really quick. I have a lot of characters. Tarmogoyf again, but this time we've got a Night Elf Demon Hunter. It's pretty cool. Whiskey Fang, my other free level 20 Druid. There's my Human Hunter. Eldorn, the Night Elf Druid. Stormplague, my Worgen Priest. Clintar. A lot of these names are just names I made up. Some of them aren't. Sunstorm. Anyways. Almost done, I promise. Last server will be Emerald Dream, where I played for quite a long time. Shadowfax. So this was my original Druid. He's a Worgen Druid, level 120. He was actually my first level 120. Cobra. The Worgen Rogue. Why I'm talking like that, I don't know. I'm just really weird. Cobra here was actually one of my main characters for years and years. This was the man, along with Shadowfax, the Druid. And then I had, you know, like the one-off, you know, alts and stuff that I would play. There's my monk, Wei Sheng, named after the character from Sleeping Dogs, right? Gladiator, because I took the name. My priest's name is Nightmare, so I got a lot of the good names. Grenth for a mage is a wicked name, especially if you're into Guild Wars. So psychologically, mentally, it's very hard for me to just stick to just the one character. Sometimes people ask me, how do you just stick to the one character? What makes you not want to go elsewhere? I'll tell you in a moment. And we're still in queue for our battleground, so that's pretty cool. Why are they paused? Random battleground paused. There we go. We're still in queue. And I knew that was going to happen, so we didn't lose our spot. So one of the main things that helps me not want to play all my other characters that you saw, if there's even anybody in here that saw that, I can... how would I say this? So in the game, you can either melee or you can range DPS, right, from afar, like a hunter or a mage, like a caster. So you could melee, you could be a caster, you could be a tank, you can stealth, you can heal. Well, the druid is the only one in the game that can do it all. So balanced is all like those cool lunar spells, like a caster, and it looks fucking wicked. So I don't need to play like a mage or a warlock. I can just play my druid that I work so hard on and just change specs. Boom, just like that. Feral is that one where I'm that glowing red cat. I can stealth like a rogue. Sort of, kind of, not really the same kind of gameplay, but for the lack of a better term, it sort of, kind of is. I assume by the fact that you are playing now you have... No, I haven't. I was gone out for a while. I'm actually doing that tonight. In bed. On my iPad. No, it's coming. Did you just get in the stream by any chance? Did you notice how I was just like rambling on about all my other characters and what helps me stay focused on just playing one character? Yeah, so the other thing too that helps me a lot is the fact that, like, for instance, my rogue is about 450, 449. So number-wise, that might... Hello, NLE. Are you new to the stream by any chance? So my rogue is at like 449. He's only like 5 numbers behind. Welcome. Did you find me randomly by searching stuff on YouTube? I'm guessing. Most people that find me randomly were looking at like casual chatting live streams, and somehow I get recommended to them. So those 5 item levels may not seem like much, but it took an absurd amount of time for me to get to that next tier, from 445 all the way to 460. I finally got my weapon today there, Greg. That was huge for me to finally get up to that next tier. So to go from 449 to 454 comes to a point where every number is very hard to get. Sure, if you're at 350, you'll hit 400, no problem. Oh, thank you very much, all gamers. Much appreciated. No, my friend told me about you. Oh, he did. He told you there's a crazy pumpkin ball dude that just rambles on 100 miles an hour. Check him out. Oh, did he? Nice. Well, tell him thank you for sending you. Yeah, no problem. Who is your friend, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, nice. How are you doing tonight? Hey, half the time I can't spell, I can't even speak properly. You know what I mean? So don't feel bad. Did you get a chance to... No, I have not. I have not yet. I'm hoping to do so soon. So what I do randomly, often, even during a stream, even though you might not see it when I'm glancing at the chat, what I'll do is I'll see, it'll sound like the game muted, but it's just because I'm on my other screen. And I'll just casually go to a couple of the stores and I'll look, and it'll be like pre-order. Nope, still sold out. And then I'll go to like Best Buy and I'll look. Digital version. Nope. But I'm on a sort of a waiting list, if you will. Not because I'm special, everybody gets that. It just says sign up, give us your email, and we'll notify you when they become available again. But I still check multiple times a day. Yeah, it's going to come back. He said he tried to troll you, so I tried to check it out. It's been going good so far, this stream. Thanks. He tried to troll me. Why would he do that? Like, just to play around, to have fun? Or... Because there are some trolls that come in here, but they're very vile. They're pretty nasty. And, that's his name? It's Loser Plays? Well, I do get a lot of people that, I don't know if he trolls me constantly, but there are some people that make multiple accounts that do try to troll me a lot. And sometimes when I'm bored, I'll kind of feed off of it. He made a porn joke, did he? Those don't happen too often. I do know someone came in the stream once asking me if I did porn. He said you did. I did. I might remember. Some of the people that come in... Hey, not too much, Big Shrek. How are you doing? Some of the people that come in, though, to troll, they're really not that bad. Some of them, you can tell they're trying really hard to be nasty. By the way, we should be in a battleground anytime soon. Yeah, he said you looked like a pervert. Well, I've never been called that. What I have been told is, hey, you look like this guy that I saw in a porn. Are you sure that's not you? Pretty sure it's you. I'm like, yeah, no, it's not me. But... yeah, so I do remember that. I don't remember him calling me a pervert. Or he may have. I might have kicked him out or timed him out. It's hard to say. Doesn't seem like there's too much going on here. Yeah, I kind of briefly remember that. Yeah, Battleground should be popping any moment. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's impossible to get. Sorry there, all gamers accepted. So about the PS5. I am really excited, though, because when the next round comes for pre-orders, right? Assuming that I have the money at that moment when it happens. It's going to be pretty exciting, actually. Not because it's the new one, because it would mark the first time in history of my life that I get a console on day one and not like a year later or 2 years later kind of thing. The last time I had something relatively early on was back in, like, what was it, 1985 or 1986? When the first Nintendo came out, the NES. I mean, I had a gaming computer before that, back in the early 80s, like 82, 83, but it wasn't all that strong by those standards by that time. But I could still kind of game. Then for the first year the Nintendo came out, I was always playing with my friend at the time, Bruno. I lived in Montreal at the time. Bruno. And we used to play on his Nintendo. He got it day one that it came out. In North America there. I had to wait about a year till I got one. Anyway, so throughout all the years, the history of consoles, I've never on day one got anything day one. Either just because I couldn't secure one or I didn't have the money. For the PS4, 7 years ago, back in 2013 already, I had the money. I just couldn't get it. It wasn't around. So I was stuck with an Xbox One. And not to be rude, I wasn't too, happy about that. And it took me nearly an entire year, no exaggeration. I didn't get my PS4 until late 2014. So, that's what I'm kind of hoping doesn't happen now. More so now that I'm trying to work really hard on my YouTube channel, I'm trying to have the current shit. Right? I don't want people with their PS5s and I'm all like, yeah, so check out this PS4 game I'm playing. Right? It's going to get quickly forgotten. So this Battleground's taking a little bit longer than I would like. But it will pop any moment. Just because it says an average of 10 doesn't mean you can't potentially wait a bit longer, right? Sometimes that does happen. So that's where I just ramble on a lot, see how people are doing. And sometimes just kind of cruise around, see if there's any action going on. Sometimes I've come up with a thing where I have WoW in the background with the sound, just so that when the Battleground pops, it makes like a gong sound. And I could be playing a PlayStation game or something, and it's just kind of like swap right over. Let me just go to the newer area. Where should I go? Yeah, let me go to Dalaran. I at least want to do one Battleground tonight. Minimum. Oh, there we go. That sound there, gong, whatever you want to call that. I don't know if it's quite a gong, but... this one. It's not too bad. It's a Cataclysm one. Still brings back memories since that expansion is pretty old. What the fuck is this game? It looks cool, but I don't fucking know what it's called. World of fucking Warcraft. There it is. I tune in for skateboarding. Yeah, right. This is probably the first time Piorum tunes in and doesn't go, oh, football, skateboarding, UFC, all his favorite sports. There's actually been quite a few times where he comes in and I like literally had just finished playing World of Warcraft like an hour or an hour and a half. Because he's like me, he's really picky with some games. Some games you just can't be bothered to watch. Been playing Warsong Gulch for the last 2 hours. Football team is kind of weird. I don't usually have many favorite teams in general. When it comes to football, I guess you could say the Miami Dolphins are my favorite team for reasons most people wouldn't like a football team. They're very weird reasons why I like them. But yeah. Them and I kind of like the the Pittsburgh Steelers as well. I don't know what that means, Nicholas. I like your cutchy egg. I like your cutchy egg. If you say it really fast, it sounds like a word from another language. I have no idea what it means, but I can take a wild guess. Me? No, I'm actually quite sexy. You wish you had a nice egghead like me. No, not really. You're not too original there, are you, Nicholas? Yeah, see, you had... That's it, you're done. 3 strikes, you're out. Yeah. What a little goofball. He had 3 tries to try and actually troll properly. And he couldn't do it. Same old generic copy and paste. The whole shut the fuck up and goofy, just very generic stuff. And that's why it's boring. He's not even worth engaging with. If the troll is good, you know what I'm saying? I might let him have a few rounds if they prove themselves to be worthy. But nothing of what he said was actually an insult, so... How did I get so much what, sorry? Well, I only have like 10,000 subs. That's really not that much. There's thousands of people out there with millions of subs. In the world of social media, I'm still considered irrelevant. I'm like a grain of sand in the desert. You know what I mean? Just by uploading, just talking random crap. Really? Nothing... Well, right, but not to be rude, do you try though, right? Do you upload content? Do you upload over 1,000 videos a year? Do you upload 3 to 4 videos a day? Do you stream 5 or 6 hours a day? Do you live and breathe YouTube? It's that whole thing where you get out what you put in my opinion. Some people will excel quicker than others, of course. I know people that have gotten 25,000 subscribers on their YouTube channel in 6 months. You know what I mean? Took me like 1.5 years to get almost 10,000, so... To me, that's really not impressive, but I'm definitely grateful for it. Right. Well, yeah. So, yeah, I upload a lot. That's probably why. I have unique things that I say and do that people tend to appreciate, and then they end up subscribing just for that. I have people that subscribe to me just because they say they like the sound of my voice. I have people that subscribe to me just to support me because they're thankful to find someone who isn't overly hyper. Some people subscribe to me just to help me out because I talk about slightly different things than some other people, or because I don't beg people to subscribe or like my videos and all that. So they just kind of like how I don't sound generic like some other YouTubers, unfortunately, that have the very copy and paste responses. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Oh boy. The entire crew is here. Surprised I'm not dead yet. Well, mind you, they haven't started focusing me yet, but... There we go. Takes them forever, though. Because they're so weak. At I, post notifications on. So, if I'm on YouTube, I'll stop. Oh, sounds good, thank you. Don't have a clue the BG new one on me. Sort of a twist on Warsong Gold. Yeah, it is. So this is actually a Cataclysm dungeon. Battleground. It's called Twin Peaks. Let me sort of stealth here for a moment. So it's like a Warsong Gulch. It's absolutely it is Warsong Gulch, just a different map. Here I was trying to give you like some like fancy explanation. It's Warsong Gulch on a different map. I think it's the only other map in all of WoW history that's the exact same, but just a different location. So that's why you wouldn't have seen it, because I don't think you've played, I don't think you played Cataclysm, eh? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nice, right? Like the layout there. It's pretty cool. We're totally getting our asses kicked, but I'm having fun. I just played free. 10 days they gave me. Oh, okay, but no. Oh, you played your main account? Yeah. Not on my watch, pal. The Draenei shall succumb to the claws of justice. No one can see the invisible lizard. Wow, took them all that time. All those people and all that time. Call of Duty, if I, like, sneeze the wrong way, I die. Most of these people aren't even trying now because we're losing big time. So they're just kind of AFKing, trying to just let the game run out. I wonder if people do that in war. Serious question. They just give up on life and say, you know what, piss on this. We're not winning anyways. They just give up hope. Yo. You got Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1-2 Remake 2020. It's dope. You gotta play it. It's like Skater XL meets Create. Up on this game. Yeah, I have it. I wouldn't go as far as saying it's like Skater XL, though. I mean, they're both a skateboarding game. One's more of a simulation with realistic settings if you play on PC, and the other one's like a hardcore arcade game. They both do their thing equally well for the genre of skateboarding game that you're looking for. I'm not more of a of an arcade person. I'm more of a Skater XL. It's more laid back. It's more calm, more realistic. I find the Tony Hawk's just like a little bit too quick for me. I like it a lot, but I mainly bought it just to showcase the game on my channel, make some videos on it, help other people decide if it might be a game that they want to buy or if they in fact want to buy Skater XL. That's really, really bad in Classic on Alliance side. They give up before the BG. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm being distracted now because I'm talking, but yeah, I don't give up. I mean, it's not like this is gonna hurt in real life. You know what I mean? I just attack whoever. I don't give a shit. Every time you swipe, you claw, you rake. It's practice, right? You get more used to it. That's why a lot of times I don't even have to think. I can look at the chat. It's fun. Win or lose. I'm in this game to mangle people 6 ways from Sunday, 1 way from Monday. You know? So whether I win or lose, it doesn't really matter. True, but I think Tony Hawk might be more realistic because certain tricks like flips can do Tony Hawk just because you don't see flies that much. Oh yeah, I wouldn't say Tony Hawk's realistic at all. It's like crazy arcade. In Classic, the first step to winning a BG is talking the team into even trying. Yeah, then you have to fight the Horde, you gotta not fight on the road, fight on the node, as they say. All that kind of stuff. I don't do arcade, I do like online and free skate. Yeah. Yeah, me Skater XL is like by far one of my favorite skateboarding games of all time, along with Skate 3. Starting to get a little dated though, but still a nice looking game, no doubt. So we'll see what the random epic battleground is, if it doesn't take too long. Yeah, no problem. Like I said, just in general, not too sure how long I'm gonna stream for in general there. I'm just kind of going with it, see what happens. I was a skater till I broke my ankle. Oh, wow. Yeah, I used to skate too. I still have a skateboard. Wouldn't consider myself a skateboarder anymore in that I'm not active. But I still have a pro board. And I still have an old Tony Hawk Powell Peralta board from like 1991. And I'm too old for... Not too old. I'm 42 and I weigh 230 pounds and I skateboard. I mean, I can't Rodney Mullen my way around the block, but, you know, I have fun. Jade 4 Zuldazar Azuna. No. Shatrath. Silvermoon. Nah. Yeah, why not? Look at Tony Hawk. He still skates. But I mean, I get what you're saying. If you're not like a pro or anything. I mean, yeah, to some extent, skateboarding can be quite a difficult sport, if you want to call it that, or recreational activity to do. It can be very dangerous, too. Like when I don't get on a skateboard for a long time, like when I didn't get on a skateboard for like a good 10, 15 years, oh boy. Wow, that was fun. Right? My balance, everything was off, but it came back relatively okay. You know, the whole muscle memory thing. Like, I haven't ridden a bike in probably 20 years, but I could promise you if I got on a bike, I would have no problems biking around. I wouldn't even have to think about it. But skateboarding, arguably, is much more difficult. You hit a little rock or a little pebble, man, you can just go shoom, flying. I'm gonna queue up for another regular battleground. I don't know if I want to do it. I do potentially want to play just to kind of give you a heads up as to what's going on, for depending on how long I'll be around for. I may play a round of Madden football. Might do a quick couple of matches in 2K Battlegrounds Wrestling. Just to kind of try and slowly get myself through the campaign so I can unlock all the rings or the arenas for exhibition. Hey Kendrick, how's it going? You didn't catch me at the end of my stream. I just don't want to break an ankle. Oh, no, I got it. It's going up a ramp. I tried to kickflip in the air, but I jumped off the skateboard like Fight Fever in the air. Hit my ankle on the ramp I was supposed to land on. Yeah. Do you know a guy named... Oh my god, as if I forgot his name. Danny Way? He skateboarded and launched over the Great Wall of China. Yeah, so when he did that the first time, and he went like a rocket, okay? He actually broke his ankle, or he twisted it really bad. It was nasty. They had to put it like in a cast or wrap it. And the crazy son of a bitch got back on the skateboard, did it, and fucking landed the trick. Like, wow. That's what he's known for. I'm more of a Rodney Mullen kind of guy. The godfather of skateboarding. Very humble, very laid-back guy. Pretty much invented all the tricks you know today. He pretty much invented kickflips and ollie impossibles and all that stuff. But sadly, because of media, and Tony Hawk being more popular in the sense of like he's more in the media presence, not a lot of people know who Rodney Mullen is. By the way, I'm just flying around random zones like this is, see what I mean? Sometimes you can run into people and then they vanish. This was the first zone of Burning Crusade back in 2007. Yeah. Wait, so he was going up a ramp, then on the other side of the wall was a ramp going down? Because that's... Yeah. Yeah, actually. Let me see something. Danny Way. The Great Wall of China. Let me see if this is it. I won't be able to play the sound. But now we're talking about breaking ankles and skateboarding. Might as well show you this just really quick. It's like 20 seconds. So there's Danny Way. Bop. I don't know why I let the sound go on. All you hear is a bunch of people yelling, and it's really annoying. Yeah, so actually that one he landed. Yeah, that one he actually landed. See the spin? He did like a 360 in midair, landed on the other ramp. I thought he wiped out there. Then look how high he went. And then he landed. Well, he purposely like went down on his knees to slide off. What makes that even more impressive, he had a busted ankle in that. Because just 2 minutes prior to that, he screwed himself up. Danny Way. Why is it always in caps lock? Trying to crash. It might be, yeah, there's his ankle right there. He completely foobarred his ankle. Hey, Eric, how's it going? Maybe this one's a bit higher quality. Oh, I was just showing off a skater I know. Well, I don't know him personally. Danny Way, who skated over the Great Wall of China. This one might be a little bit more higher quality. So that's Danny Way.
I realized the size and the depth and scope of such a...
There we go. Much better angle.
It's truly... And I think about it every once in a while. I'm sitting down and like I'm, watching people skate or fucking off. I was like, Danny Way jumped the Great Wall of fucking China, man.
I can't find the crash for some reason. But anyways, he wiped out. It's not like it's super dramatic. He went, he didn't land, and he just landed right on his ankle, popped it. And then I think it was just a few hours later, a few minutes later, he got on his board and he said, "Too bad, I'm doing it." So it's not the fact that he ollied over the Great Wall of China that's impressive. It's that he did it with a busted ankle. Yeah. Like, wow. NBA 2K21? I do sometimes. I don't generally play that game a lot, only because I'm just really not that good at it. Things like football, I'm a little bit better at. I tend to do a little bit better in World of Warcraft. Then again, I suck at Call of Duty, and I still play that a lot. But, no, I do sometimes play it on stream, just not too often. Wow, eh? 40, damn. Well, I don't play online. I don't do the my career thing. I just play franchise, or whatever it's called. I don't like the my career mode, to be honest. I like being able to control the whole team, not just one player. Do you play 2K21? I'm guessing you're into the my career mode. For Madden 21, are you hopping on? Are you hopping on? Yeah, I mean, I was just, like, it depends there. My streams are kind of all over the place. Oh yeah, that's right. I went in here. It's going to bring me all the way over there. What do you think about the career? I played it a little bit, but I've been having some problems with network connections for some reason. In Madden, and if you're not connected to the internet, you can't play the My Career mode. Story's not too bad. Again, I'm more into playing like just regular franchise mode. I'm not much of a My Career kind of guy. In some instances, I am. Like FIFA Soccer, I kind of like the My Career. The Madden's not too bad. Like the long shot there from the years before. I did that, and that was pretty neat. Let's see. Duskwood. Oh, we're in Stranglethornville. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, let's cut through here. See what's going on. If anything at all. Finally, you can be any position in Madden 21. You mean for My Career? Well, you can be wide receiver or quarterback. I'm not aware that you can be any position that you want. Or I just don't remember. I remember being asked if I wanted to be wide receiver or quarterback. It's not always just about being quarterback like the other ones, yeah. But I don't know if you can literally choose any position. Isn't Danny Way on Ridiculous? I have no idea what that is. Yeah, you can be like wide receiver, I think, running back too. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Not too sure. So that's Karazhan. That was an old raid from Burning Crusade. It's deceivingly small on the outside, but let me tell you, when you get in there... Ooh, what battleground are we going to get? If I don't like it, I'll just leave it. I'm just being honest. No sense in me playing a battleground for a half hour. I don't... Oh, fuck. This is from Wrath of the Lich King. It's a show. Well, I figured that. Yeah, I don't know what ridiculousness is. I know shows like Jackass and stuff like that. Oh, it's Wintergrasp. Wintergrasp brings back a lot of memories. This used to be a zone that you would just drop into when it would happen. If you were flying in, you would get dismounted, and it was like... It was pretty epic, and then for multiple years, this came out in 2008, so a good dozen years ago, right? And just a couple years ago, they decided, you know what? Let's turn this shit into a battleground. Awesome concept, because people like Wintergrasp. I mean, I have some amazing memories of Wintergrasp. Oh, I can't even tell you. The amount of stories I could tell you about just this one area. Unbelievable. I'll do it for a couple of minutes, and if I'm not feeling it, I'll just leave. It's really that simple. Because like I said, I don't have I don't have all night. I sometimes like to spread out my time somewhat evenly between different games. So if I'm only going to be around for an hour, I don't always just play one game for the whole hour. But, well, whatever. Sometimes I do. I don't really think about it, to be honest. I just kind of do whatever. Yeah. If I think about it too much, then I'm stuck at my YouTube screen playing a game for almost 45 minutes that I haven't even live streamed because I couldn't make up my mind. Rob Durdick, yeah, was a professional skater. Yeah, I know him, Rob. He was not anymore. I loved Winter Grasp. Yeah, Winter Grasp was a lot of fun. Phil, you got people commenting up in this. Okay. I got it. I'm watching. That's a good question. Like right now, we started with it. We're defending. But I don't know who decides that. Because that's kind of a big deal, right? Oh wow, look at all the alliance there. Oh boy. They're all going for the sunken temple. Or the sunken ring, whatever. Who's getting clout? I am so confused. Here we go. For the Horde. The stuns. What about those diminishing returns? Holy pineapple. There we go, right here. Ryuzaki. I mean, come on. How can you not like this? Call of Duty's got nothing on in this game. Uh-oh. They're focusing me. That's it. I fell over. It happens. Take it easy. And Ellie, thanks for stopping by. It's an old game, you had to capture it in the battle before it, that's correct, yeah. Also, only winning side could do the instance in Winter Grasp, yep. No. There was a way you could get in. But it was almost impossible. So, yeah, we'll just leave it at... If you didn't control Winter Grasp, good luck getting inside the instance. Because there's a way you could still teleport inside. You could still use the teleporter. That went on for months. And we never found out if that was intended or not. But you would pretty much get killed by the NPCs. But if you snuck in there and you went inside the portal and you did not have control of Winter Grasp, you were still able to get in. I know that because my druid and my rogue did it. See? Right in here. I don't think it'll work here, obviously, because this is a battleground. Oh, maybe it does work. Yeah, so by the way, when you defend... There, now while I'm here, this is for educational purposes. You have to, you know, gain control of all these areas, build siege weapons and all that. You gain rank as you kill people, and as you hold all these areas. And eventually, when you take down these towers and you break down the gates and break this gate and you finally break down this door, literally how you win Winter Grasp is like this. You run in and you touch the big ball. You grab the big shiny ball. You click, bing, you won Winter Grasp. Simple as that. But I'm weird. But yeah, so... You could teleport in here, even if you didn't control it. I know Oh, see? Yeah, they blocked it. There's like an invisible wall. Because the raid for controlling the air is down there, but there's no reason to be down there, right? Because this is a battleground. Oh, there's Archivon's log. Now, obviously, it's going to say 0-0. I remember back in the day. Oh, wow. Back in Wrath of the Lich King. Horde, defended, captured. It was like in the thousands. And Alliance were in like the dozens. It was really bad on Emerald Dream. It was not well balanced at all. And then inside there was all the portals to all the different major towns. But yeah. No, I have... Oh wow, they're coming in hard. Yeah. Then you would get on the catapult, like, would you say quarter pounder sized? Oh, what? Well, yeah, it's pretty wild. Okay, so we got someone in that catapult. And I'm pretty much gone already. Those catapults. God, they do so much damage. Every little bit counts. Every little bit of damage that you do. It all adds up. And some people are just so afraid to get in there, like PvP is going to hurt them in real life. It's kind of ridiculous. It's like, don't be shy, get in there. I love this mount. I like how it jumps like a ferret or a fox. It's very ferret, fox-like. Because, you know, foxes and ferrets do that. Should probably focus on playing the game, but I'm having fun. Yeah. Oh, yeah, big time. It's probably one of my favorite mounts. I've talked about this before, the Vulpine Familiar. And it's got wings, like I said, when you're in an area that you're allowed to fly. Then I got this one. Obviously, it can fly. And then, the odd time that I find a new player that needs flight paths, this one never fails. A good old classic the two-man rocket. Or I can turn into an Obsidian Nightwing and I can have someone right on top. But yeah. Alright. Oh, here we go. You want to kick the crap out of these sieges because you don't want them taking out your walls. That's how you lose the game. If they can't break in, they can't touch the orb, they cannot win the game. And arguably, defending is easier than attacking in Winter Grasp. How the game decides who's going to defend, who's going to attack, I really don't know. I mean, how it worked and when it was relevant or current, we already know how that works. You had to earn it. Now it's just kind of like random. It might be like a flip of a coin. God, those sieges make a lot of damage. Cause a lot of damage, rather. No, it's not really my thing. I don't really like anything, to be honest. I like watching Seinfeld. I like watching Friends. Purum's favorite show, Trailer Park Boys. And, that's pretty much it. Oh. Big Bang Theory? Yeah, Big Bang Theory. That's probably the only modern-ish show. Yes, I get it. It's 10 years old. But I'm talking compared to Seinfeld and Friends. It's a new show. and I do like Lucifer, which is Purum's other favorite TV show. You can hear the sarcasm in my voice. So many winter grasp lost at the last second just as you're about to take the orb too. Yeah. He has not watched much anime otherwise. I'm sure I would. You know, here's the thing, and I've explained this before. The reason I don't do a lot of stuff isn't because I don't like it. I don't really have time. I'm playing guitar. I'm exercising. I'm cleaning around the house. I'm live streaming. I'm doing a regular upload. You know what I mean? Like, and then 1 hour goes to 2 hours, 3 hours. Next thing you know, the day's done. It's time to go to bed. There's only 24 hours in a day, as I say. If there was 48 hours in a day, I would probably do other things that I would potentially enjoy. Bird person. And now you're gonna be a dead person. Ha 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 ha. Porsche. What does that even mean? Another one bites the dust. I could tell with my new weapon I hit just a little bit harder. My claws are slightly sharpened. That's right, run away. Hey, Anthony. How's it going? Yeah. Also, agreeing the TV series you mentioned. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Some people don't like it, but that's the beauty of life. You can't like everything. Some people will love something, and then other people will absolutely hate it. Purim likes some stuff that I could not be bothered watching, and vice versa, right? Like, it happens. The main thing is, isn't it a wonderful thing when you find a show you do enjoy, and you're like, wow, you know, this is a lot of fun. Because that doesn't happen often. Purim sometimes probably thinks I just like any old show that's on TV, but I can pretty much name on one hand shows that I really enjoy that I could just keep playing over and over. Some of them are goofy, silly, and kind of stupid, but I kind of like that sometimes. I'm not always as serious as I appear to be. Like Mad TV, or Whose Line Is That Anyways? That's something I think Purim and I both enjoyed, eh? Ghost in a Shell. Oh, I've seen that. Ghost in a Shell and Steingate are two worth checking out. I'm good. Have you watched or liked NCIS? I don't even know what that is. NCIS. I like anime, hate wrestling. Who loves wrestling? Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's wrong with the cameras? What? What's wrong with the cameras? I'm so confused. Show the angles, rank, dolphin laugh. Yeah. Nope, I guess not. Peach Kitten is now dead kitten. Or peeled peach. Or, anyways, whatever. Was that sparkling thing a scam? Oh, I never got a link. Like I said, though, I'll say it again. I know people that are into that shit, and it's not a scam. There's a lot of legit people out there, and a lot of people that aren't. To be honest with you, do you know why I have a harder time believing it's legit, it's not because of anything that he actually said. I'll tell you the main reason. The main reason. Sorry, let me just turn this down a smidgen. The main thing that makes me think it's a scam or a bunch of bullshit is I've been asking for weeks, where is the goddamn link? And I'm not getting it. But that's not making me think it's a scam, because if someone's trying to scam me, you'd think they'd want to get me into it so they can scam me. Right? They're not doing it. So, it could just be the person's talking a big game. Oh yeah, big numbers tonight. Tens of thousands of dollars. Lots of clients. It's incredible. I was on Zoom. 400 people were watching. It was unbelievable. You know, like a narcissist, like Donald Trump. Meanwhile, there was nothing going on. That's what I'm more likely to believe it is. Because on the flip side of that, when it's a scam, believe me, the people are fast to show you what it is. And when it's legit, like my friend Kevin, they're very fast to show you the proof. Because they're so proud, they're like, check this out, right? He has done neither. I have no idea now. Yeah. Well, I know he doesn't do Twitter much either, so it could just be he never got around to it, but like I said, I don't get excited at that stuff. I know there's legit businesses out there that can make you a lot of money. A lot of them I'm just not interested in. Now, if this does take much longer, I don't know. 47. Yeah. Just to let you know, probably another 15 minutes, and I may wrap it up, because I've already streamed for a couple of hours today. Then I was gone out for quite a while. I got a new guitar, by the way, Pure. Turned commander this week. Oh, nice. Awesome. Yeah, I'm getting really uncomfortable in my chair. Like I said, I generally, on my own, I'm never at my chair longer than 15 or 20 minutes. Well, that's maybe about where I'm at. Maybe a maximum of a half hour, depending on some missions that I do. Yeah, he's gonna run and hide there. You all hit like a wet noodle. Come on now. You're going down before I do. Aha, you're gone. Got him. Right before I kicked the bucket. Yeah. All right. 1, 4. Yeah. Yeah. So probably most definitely after this, I'm probably gonna go. I'm just exhausted. Plus, like I said, I kind of like going to bed a little bit earlier. Actually, I don't even consider this early. It's 10 o'clock. I normally go to bed at 8. This whole going to bed at 10 started like a couple of months ago, so. Because I like going to bed, relaxing on my iPad for a couple of hours before I actually go to bed. By the way, have you managed to get the pre-order credits on the Avengers? Nah. Not when I looked as late as yesterday. I got nothing. No, we never got it. Oops, wrong button. Boom! That was funny. I don't know how long this one will last, but we'll see. Holy cow. Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna die here. That's okay. All the allies are here. One of them's coming down with me. That's it. There, I got him. Got that little gnome Death Knight. That little bastard. Why don't you wait till midnight to go to bed? Well, why is that funny? Because midnight's too late for me? I like waking up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to wake up at like 6 or 7 a.m. It's just a preference thing. Your natural circadian rhythm has been proven that people tend to do better when you sleep at night and you're up during the day. You can give me the bullshit that you get used to it, which there's some truth to that, but you'll just never perform as good as if you were down with the sun and up with it. I astronomically feel different than if I flip the script around and let's say, oh, I don't know. Give me a second here. What the hell was I saying? Oh, yeah, so the whole, time shit. So basically what happens, it's really simple. I used to work 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Night shift, 12-hour shift. Felt like a bag of crap, still got the same amount of hours to sleep. Then one day I got a different shift. Instead of 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., I was working 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Bam! Felt like Thor, Superman, whatever. It was absolutely insane how good I felt. Still working 12 hours a day with 56 hours of overtime, but I felt much better. Like, I prefer nights. Yeah. Yeah, like, I still prefer going to bed whenever I'm tired. But I can't function on less than 8 to 10 hours of sleep at that point. And then throughout the rest of the day, I'm groggy. So, for a long time, I was on a schedule where I would go to bed at about 4 o'clock in the morning. That used to be sort of like an average there. I would end up waking up around noon, completely exhausted despite being on 8 hours of sleep. Just absolutely exhausted. Now I barely sleep 5 hours and I feel like I'm on fire. Kick the crap out of that little bugger. Run away. They all do. Run away. Send all your pets after me. It ain't gonna do shit. You're still gonna die. Bye-bye. You know who Lacey Evans is? Yeah. Yeah, I know who she is. Yeah, I haven't watched wrestling in a long time. Well, at the most, there's 4 minutes left and then it's done. Which is funny, because in 4 minutes it's going to be 10 o'clock and I'm done either way. Oh. Quick, 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 before he dies. Bam! Gave him the back paw. Yeah, those are women in WWE. Pretty decent chance we've got this one. It's hard to say. A lot can happen in a few short minutes, but mind you, I don't know the state of our gates either. Yeah, I don't keep up with all their real names. I only do that for some of my favorite wrestlers. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, depending on, well, the towers down. Yeah, it's hard to say the integrity of the... Given that they're all there, they're not here. Yeah, it's done. We won. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, again, defending is a lot easier than attacking. It would be kind of interesting to know how the game decides who's going to get what side. I'll tell you this, though, in recent memory. I'm 99% of the time, I'm always attacking. I don't actually ever remember, in the last couple of years, ever starting off defending. Mind you, I also don't get to do this battleground a lot either, but... yeah, it's done. I guess we'll kind of... join the party in a moment. We're just trying to capture this area. Doesn't really do much. You'll notice the reinforcements don't budge. They don't change. I don't even know why that's there, to be honest with you. Anthony, you're funny. I would just say their wrestling name. No one really knows that Bailey's Pamela Martinez. You know what I mean? That just cracks me up. It's good, though, because it's rare to find people that are hardcore into wrestling. But yeah, almost an hour and a half. I think I'm just going to log out at the corner Zul'Gurub. Seems like a good place to log out. Gonna head off to bed. Probably be around, I'll probably be up tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow morning, if I get to bed early. And actually fall asleep early. I could be up as early as 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Eastern Time. This is still funny to me, Zul'Gurub flying around like this. Because this used to be like a raid. I mean, it still is, but they've, since you could fly, you can just kind of like fly over it. Sort of see the layout of the raid. Incredibly powerful. But anyways. But yeah, so thanks for stopping by. As always, it's always nice, even though I'm used to talking to myself, to have people to talk back to, rather than carrying on a one-way conversation for a couple of hours. But don't challenge me. I'm quite capable of doing it. You'd be surprised to know and hear that I can talk just as much as I have in this 1 hour as I would if there was a goose egg in the live stream. How I do that, I don't know. But I manage to just somehow always find something to talk about. The gift of gab. Apparently I have that. Because I know some people, they can't talk for nothing. And if they have nobody in their stream, oh my god, ask them to talk for 2 hours straight. Nope. So it helps to be a little crazy. That can work in your favor. Alright, I'm going to log out. Good night, good day. Remember, it's not always about the night. Right now it's noon in Japan. Konnichiwa. So, yeah. Alright, bye for now. And like I said, I'll be back tomorrow around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And I'm off to bed. Phil, a.k.a. Philminator, a.k.a. I'm tired, a.k.a. you're funny.